As we come into 2026, there's a lot of things in real estate that you're gonna want to know, as it could either save or help you to lose a whole bunch of money. In today's video, I'm gonna break down the top 5 things that we need to know coming into 2026. But first, I am a realtor here in Orange County, so if you are looking to buy or sell, make sure you reach out to me. All my information will be in the description below, but I will also put my number right here. That way you can easily give me a quick text or a call. But now, we'll get back into the video. Number one, pending sales have actually been rising. They were up 3.3% in November of last year, which is very atypical for that time of year. Normally in the winter market, and especially in the holiday market in November and December, in early January, that's when we see the lowest demand. But because we've continued to see rates coming down, that demand has been picking up when seasonally it's typically lower. So that's something to watch out as we come into this new year where the market should already be heating up seasonally and we have rates coming down. We could see a really big boost in demand. Number two is mortgage rates are relatively low. Today, as I'm filming this on January 6th, they're somewhere at 6.2. Now with that, this time last year, they were above 7%. So it's still not low enough to where homes can be affordable for most people, but it's a lot better than it was. Because of that, that goes back to that demand and why we're seeing a higher amount than we typically do in the winter markets, just because rates have finally given us some form of ease. So that's definitely something to watch out for as rates hopefully do continue to go lower as the year continues. Number three, and one of the reasons why rates will probably continue to go down, is we're having a new Fed chairman in 2026, sometime in the spring. Now, because of this, it's going to be elected by Trump. This isn't whether you like Trump or not. He wants the Fed to cut rates, so he's going to appoint somebody who does. And in anticipation of that, once we know who the Fed chairman is, rates are going to plummet because of it, because it's anticipation of the Fed rate cuts. So that's another thing that we're, at least in the real estate world, hoping and waiting for, because that likely is gonna have a easing pressure on rates and continue to get them down, hopefully below that 6% mark, which all of the top economists and people who are in real estate are looking for. Number four is, what are prices gonna do in 2026? Now, obviously we don't know for certain because we can't tell the future, but we can see with the different things we're able to look at with the inventory levels, the supply, or the inventory levels, the demand levels, and the days on market and where rates are going, is if rates do continue to have this lowering impact like we're thinking, we're definitely going to see more demand, more homes selling, but we're also going to be seeing more homes hit the market as people who are rate locked with their 3, 4, and 5% rates are finally at a point that's a little bit closer so they can sell and upsize or do whatever they want. So with that, every economist is really expecting, somewhere between 1 and 3%, at least the people who aren't crazy. No one's expecting it to be lower next year. Some people are still shooting for 5% year over year growth. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll get back to that in a second. But the basic idea is in 2026, the projected growth is somewhere between 1 and 3%. So it will go up, but it won't likely be anything super substantial. And number five, my overall 2025 market take. So there's a couple things that we need to watch out for, and rates are really the biggest one. If rates continue to go below that 6%, we will see demand pick up. We will see more homes come onto the market as people unlock their ability to purchase. So this is what I think is going to happen. It's going to be a storm of, there's going to be more homes for sale. There's going to be more homes selling, more demand, and prices will continue to rise. Now you might be saying, if there's more homes on the market and more homes are selling, how are prices going to go up? That doesn't make sense. The reason being is there's going to be more homes on the market as rates come down, but that's because people are putting their homes on the market with rates coming down. So let's say that goes up X amount. The amount of people who are now going to be able to buy a home, I believe, is going to outweigh the amount of people who are going to put their homes on the market with the rates coming down. So that's why I think we'll have more homes on the market, because more people are going to be able to sell their home. Then the demand and the sales is going to be higher because there's going to be more homes to choose from, and there's going to be a lot more people looking to buy. And because of that, that's why I think we're going to have a little bit of the higher competition, higher sales, but hopefully a little bit more affordability with the rates. So for instance, if I was looking to buy next year, I would try and do it as soon as possible while there's still a lot of room for negotiation and there's not that much demand just yet. And as rates improve, hopefully refi. And if they don't improve, you have a home that's, at a great price. And of course, only buy if you can comfortably afford it. If you can't, don't buy, and that's okay. And if I was looking to sell, I would definitely be waiting on the tailwinds of, seasonally the market going up in spring, and also with the Fed chairman coming in at the spring at the same time, and continued kind of bad job reports and economic data, I really do believe that rates are going to be going lower, and as soon as they get below that 6%, if I had a home ready to sell, I would be doing it as soon as that happens. So that's my overall take on 2026. If you have any extra questions or anything more specific, I'd love to learn about your scenario. That way I can give a little bit less vague of an idea. But I hope this helped. If it did, I release videos just like this one every single Friday, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for that. But as always, thank you so much for tuning in this week's. Can't wait to see you in the next one. We'll talk soon.